Gold does more than shine. It speaks. In early modern Europe, gold coins were not made for markets or merchants. They were made to send a message. Power. Authority. Survival. This coin was struck in the Duchy of Piacenza in the early 17th century, a small Italian state surrounded by much larger rivals. In a world of shifting alliances and constant pressure, Piacenza chose gold as its voice. What you see here is not just a coin. It is a political statement struck in metal. In the 1600s, Italy did not exist as a nation. Instead, it was a patchwork of duchies, city-states, republics, and kingdoms. Piacenza sat in a dangerous position. Too small to dominate. Too valuable to ignore. Every neighboring power watched it closely. For rulers like the Duke of Piacenza, survival depended on perception. Strength had to be visible. Authority had to feel ancient and unquestionable. Coinage became one of the most effective tools to project that image. Silver was common. Copper was everyday money. Gold was different. Gold coins were rarely spent. They were stored, gifted, and displayed. They traveled to royal treasuries, diplomatic exchanges, and elite collections. By striking gold coins, Piacenza was declaring itself a serious sovereign power, equal in dignity to much larger states. This alone explains why so few of these coins exist today. Look closely at the obverse. This is not a mythological figure. Not an idealized god. This is a real man. The portrait shows age, texture, and character. The beard is detailed. The expression is controlled, not dramatic. This style reflects Renaissance realism, meant to say, this ruler is legitimate, human, and present. The Latin legend around the edge names the ruler and his authority over Piacenza. Latin was chosen deliberately. It tied the duchy to Roman tradition and legal continuity. This side of the coin is about identity. Now turn the coin over. A crowned heraldic animal stands proudly, elevated above the ground. This is not decoration. Heraldry was a visual language every noble understood. The crown symbolizes ducal authority. The animal represents strength, vigilance, and lineage. The base beneath it grounds the power in territory. Even without reading Latin, the message is clear. This state stands. This ruler reigns. The date at the bottom anchors the coin in history, fixing this moment of power in gold. Coins like this were hand-struck, not machine-made. Each piece required engraved dies, skilled labor, and carefully measured gold. Because of this, every surviving example is slightly different. Strike depth, centering, and surface texture tell their own stories. This also explains why production numbers were extremely low. A duchy like Piacenza could not afford mass gold coinage. Every piece mattered. This was not pocket money. These coins were likely stored in ducal treasuries, used in diplomatic gifts, paid to military commanders, given to foreign courts. Many never circulated at all. Some were melted during wars. Others vanished into private collections centuries ago. Survival into the modern era is rare. Historically, this coin represented power far beyond its weight in gold. It was a statement of independence in a dangerous political landscape. Today, value is measured differently. Estimated collector value, very general ranges. Average condition, $20,000 to $35,000. Strong strike, clear legends, $40,000 to $60,000. Exceptional preservation or provenance, $75,000 plus. Final value depends heavily on condition, sharpness of portrait, completeness of legends, auction demand. These coins are rarely sold, which makes pricing volatile. Collectors are not just buying gold. They are buying a forgotten state. Piacenza no longer exists as an independent duchy. Coins like this are among the last physical voices it left behind. That rarity, combined with artistic quality and historical weight, makes this piece highly desirable. Wars came. Borders changed. Dynasties fell. This coin survived all of it. From the hands of a ducal court to a modern collection, it carries 4 centuries of silent history. It does not need explanation. Its gold still speaks. Coins like this remind us that history is not only written in books. Sometimes, it is struck in gold and forgotten, waiting to be rediscovered.